everybody, Jim with Reverb.com. We are here at the Guild booth. We are here with my buddy Scott. What's up, Scott?
How you doing, man?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
So what's new this year? We're looking at some basses?
Yeah, Guild actually released 2 basses for Summer NAMM right away. We first put out an all mahogany Starfire 2. The Starfire 1's been out for a little while, but we just added another pickup, all mahogany, kept it natural. It's a great looking bass, big, thick, what you would expect from that nice Guild fat bisonic pickups. So the second one we put out is really cool. The Chris Hillman version is a maple version in the sunburst with the cool birds insignia. Chris Hillman, this is the bass he played on all those famous songs, and it's got a nice signature up top. It's a maple body instead of a mahogany like that, a little bit brighter, nice poppy sounding bass, and there's only 70 of these made, so really limited edition. We just released them this week. They'll be hitting stores soon, and
But they're only 70?
We literally only made 70 of them. We
Wow.
wanted it to be a really, really special limited release for that guy, just to honor what he did, you know?
So, I mean, as I walked by the booth, the first thing that caught my eye was this, are you calling it emerald green?
Yeah, it's a 60s color, old emerald green, which is really killer. You can see all the wood striations through it as well. Kind of a translucent, just throwback to that old 60s color.
Old knobs, everything, yeah.
Now, so we kind of mixed the old with the new with this guitar. This is a Starfire 4 ST. We released it at Winter NAMM, but they're just starting to hit stores. We actually sold through our first batch of green fast, and it's a guitar that it's hitting the market pretty hard right now. A lot of people talking about it.
And this one doesn't have the...
Right, and that's where we blended the old and the new. A Starfire 4 had a harp tail piece. This has a stop tail, something that Guild hasn't had before. So took an old color, like you said, the old knobs, a lot of cool throwback stuff, the Chesterfield, but put that stop tail on it, makes for a nice, good utility, really turns this guitar into a rocker. Cool. Another cool one for this year is a T50 Slim. Nice, thin body, fully hollow with a P90.
Fully hollow, there's no...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So cool harp tail piece, a lot of those throwback things that you see, the stair step from Guild, but sonically, this thing's awesome. Great little jazz box, can do all those clean tones, really sounds great in that respect. Give it a little gain, it wants to explode, and it's fantastic. Dime that amp, dime that, and it's just, the guitar just really wants to go, yeah.
Sweet.
There's a couple of stories with Guild and the acoustics. We built a factory ground up. Started last year, finished it last month, turned on all lights, got everything rolling. We've been really working hard at that, and we're going to be building U.S. acoustics in the next couple of months here, and that's going to be a fantastic thing for Guild. Doing some throwback models, some models that haven't been on the market for a while. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right now, happens to be the Westerly collection. That's what's come out as our release for this year. And honestly, these guitars here, this is the first time they've been released in the States. We showed them at Messe, but we haven't shown them in the States at all. We didn't have them at Winter.
They're gorgeous and great price point too.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all under $1,000 pretty much.
The whole point, to kind of sum up this whole line, we can get into specifics, but all solid guitars, really good playable features, between $600 and $1,000, comes with a case and says Guild on the headstock, has a throwback to the old Westerly years of Guild where they used these Chesterfields, they used these tortoise pick guards, they had some of this gorgeous styling on them.
Let's look at this one a little bit. This is a 12 fret slotted headstock. I don't think I've ever seen this
and you haven't, because it wasn't necessarily too much of a production guitar. Ren Ferguson, who is our VP of product development, he built this Orpheum series more on the lines of a custom shop. He would build what he thought cool old throwback Guilds would be, and he only built a couple. These weren't large run guitars. There was a lot, a little more simple guitar like this got a few more builds, but something like this didn't get a ton of time, so you haven't seen a lot of this. Slot head, 12 string, cool throwback tuners.
So the new factory's opening up.
It's open, it's building now. Honestly, the whole story on that is we're really trying to make this one of the world-class factories in the U.S. Not a lot of times do you build a factory, a guitar factory in the U.S. ground up, and we just did it.
Awesome.
And we're going to start putting out some really nice guitars.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing it, man. Thanks so much for talking to us, Scott. Well, take it home.